Alright, so today I'm going to talk about diatomic elements, also known as diatomic molecules. I'm going to go over which elements on a periodic table are diatomic, why they're diatomic, and what this means when you form a chemical equation. Okay, so when someone says hydrogen gas, you shouldn't picture a single lone hydrogen atom floating around. That's wrong. Instead, picture a pair of hydrogen atoms covalently bonded. All diatomic elements exist like this in their elemental form, gaseous and paired with an identical atom. The diatomic elements are hydrogen, nitrogen, fluorine, oxygen, iodine, chlorine, and bromine. A good way to remember this is by saying the corny but useful sentence, "Have no fear of ice-cold beer." Okay, so I'm going to use the concept of valence electrons to sort of explain why these elements like to form molecules, especially with themselves. In short, an atom's valence electrons are the electrons in the outermost orbital shell. These guys dictate the atom's reactivity. Atoms want their valence shell to be full, or in other words, have each electron in that shell paired up with another electron. If you draw the electron dot structures for each of these atoms, you'll notice that each one has either one or two unpaired valence electrons. Each of these atoms, deficient by only one or two electrons, can easily bond with its own type of atom to satisfy its pairing needs. Oxygen over here can just form a covalent bond with another oxygen to pair up those lonely electrons, and likewise, hydrogen can do the same. It is important to note, however, that nitrogen forms a triple bond with itself and not a double bond. So let's say, for instance, a question asks you, write the balanced chemical equation for hydrogen gas reacting with oxygen gas to form water. First, write the reactants without the subscripts. H gas plus O gas equals H2O liquid. Now, well, what subscripts do you write? Notice how hydrogen and oxygen are both diatomic molecules, so you'd write a 2 subscript. Now all that's left is to balance the chemical equation. 2H2 plus O2 equals 2H2O, and now everybody's happy.